I have two words for you, or maybe one word: bullshit, depending on if you want to keep them together or separate them, because we are going there. Have you ever seen the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? So when I met my current husband and we started dating, and I wanted to introduce him to my world, so I said, we're going to watch this movie. And of course, we were new in our relationship, so he said yes. So we watched it, and part of the movie is when Kate Hudson goes to meet Matthew McConaughey's family, and they sit around and play bullshit, where you say, well, I have an ace of spades and this and that. And if someone thinks you're lying, they say, bullshit. And so I want parents to create a motto in the same manner. So if you know someone's not telling the truth about you, you say bullshit. And I will tell you, it is one of the most challenging situations to be in, because initially, when someone fabricates stories about us, and it's not positive things, but they spread negativity and hate and state things that just aren't true. And someone comes back to you and says, your ex, your mom, your dad, your son, your daughter has said XYZ about you. You say bullshit. Why? Because I am not playing around. I was very quiet throughout the first so many years of my life. I was always quiet, calm, peaceful. I was a good girl. And when I raised my children, I was still quiet, calm, and peaceful. And then when I got divorced, my voice started to emerge. But then I didn't really know quite well. I mean, after if you're like me and you've dealt with traumas and they aren't processed, there's a lot of times you hold things in and then they build up and you kind of let things out in a very loud manner. So to other people, they think, my gosh, you're exploding. And you say, no, I've held it in for way too long. Why? Because we have never said bullshit. And so when you learn how to use your BSO meter, you suddenly feel kind of sort of empowered. And I'll tell you the lesson I learned in Catholic school. I remember being in music class and they taught us how to sing from our diaphragm from the bottom up. So really inhale and then let it all out. And if we were able to let it all out, number one, we would be able to say absolutely not. This is not happening. This is bullshit. We can agree to disagree, but we're walking away at this point. If someone says, I heard XYZ about you, you can say that's bullshit. You just have to learn how to use it in the correct manner. And as times I joke around, oh, that's just BS. But if you are facing harsh criticism, that's all you have to say. And just be done with it. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to plead your case. You don't have to say, oh, they're lying, this and that. Just call it out. Say what you have to say and let it all go. Let it roll right off your back. This is the truth. I have a tattoo that says your words do not equal my truth. So even if you say I'm a B, doesn't mean I'm a B. If you say I'm the worst mother, doesn't mean I'm the worst mother. It means that's what you've heard. But if you knew me, you would know those words are not true as well. So anyways, if you hear something about someone, make sure you verify what that person said is true about the third person. That's all I know. That's all I can do is give someone the benefit of the doubt until that person proves me wrong. And if you were in my sphere, I'd love for you to prove me wrong as well. So, anyways, that's all I've got, and I'll be back.